Good morning, Foothill. Today is Friday, October 6, 2017. I'm Cara Gutierrez.
And I'm Elle Lengyl-Leahu.
On today's show, you will see reporter Will Jensen and photographer Bella Garcia ask Foothill students some interesting questions.
You will also see a video on the class of 2007's reunion with reporter Jonathan Vigoa and photographers Jay Schoberg and Miles Carr.
And later on, you will see Danny Montaino live on the couch with the wonderful Sarah Woesner.
Teachers, please open your email for question of the day. The email address is foothilltv404@gmail.com.
Foothill Television starts now. Breaking news, the Trump administration has issued a ruling allowing businesses and organizations to opt out providing free birth control for moral reasons.
Also, the legendary man who designed the first Taco Bell has passed away at age 86.
Reporter Will Jensen and photographer Bella Garcia head out during passing period to ask some questions.
Hey Foothill, Will Jensen here. Today we're going to ask some questions around the campus. Welcome to Campus Questions. How do you feel about the school enforcing a uniform policy next semester?
That is not true. That is a false statement.
It's true. How do you feel about it?
I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't like it.
He doesn't like it. Let's go. Excuse me, young man. How do you feel about Beyonce quitting her music career forever?
What?
How do you feel about that?
No, she's not.
She is.
No, she's not.
Excuse me, Michael Logan, what are some recent movies you've seen?
It was really scary.
How do you feel about Mark Twain's performance in it? Very controversial.
It was insanely controversial. I swear. It was ridiculous.
Thank you. Excuse me, young man, what are some recent movies you've seen?
What?
What are some recent movies you've seen?
I saw It pretty recently.
How do you feel about Matthew McConaughey's performance in the movie? Very controversial.
Pretty good.
You
I
like
liked
the
it.
performance?
I liked it.
Perfect, thank you.
Wasn't bad. No problem.
Thank you. What are some recent movies you've seen?
It.
How do you feel about Anne Hathaway's performance in the movie? So?
Man.
Do you think she could do better?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I saw Spider-Man Homecoming.
How do you feel about Paul Rudd in that?
I don't know who that is.
He's an actor. He's pretty good. You should look it up.
Like who?
Excuse me, young man. How do you feel about Donald Trump entering the music industry?
He'll probably do great things.
You like healthy food, right?
I guess. I don't know.
What do you prefer, non-GMO or organic food?
I don't know. I'll eat GMOs.
That's unhealthy, people. Unhealthy.
Fights.
Organic.
There we go.
Organic? I don't know.
Excuse me, Mike Williams or Dr. Williams?
Dr. Williams.
What up, pimps?
And now for question of the day. How many children did Abraham Lincoln have? And now for a look into Foothill's class of 2007's reunion with reporter Jonathan Vigoa and photographers Jay Schoberg and Miles Carr.
Hi there, my name is Tim Kirkland. I'm from the class of 2007.
Hey guys, I'm Nadia. I'm class of 2007. Woo!
My name is Matt Kahn, Foothill class of 2007.
I'm Candace Nizak, class of 2007.
I'm Peter Anderson, class of 2007 as well.
Hey Foothill, we're at Huntington Beach right now. We're going to talk with the class of 2007 about their high school reunion. My name's Jonathan Vigoa, and let's roll.
Best memories at Foothill. Man, there's a lot. I would say eating lunch by the pools, and the dances were freaking awesome.
We were making a run for CIF. We made made it 2 games deep into the tournament, and we had a great ride.
Joining some of the more interesting types of clubs. I think we had like a French club, which was really cool, and just being able to like dabble in different types of what are they called, electives. I think there's like graphics and Photoshop. I was able to get my feet wet in film photography, which I still do to this day.
Some of the sporting events, where you should have massive crowds show up, and there was huge school spirit. I think those were some of my favorite events.
What was the big deal in 2007? Let's see. It was definitely taking mirror selfies. We all had really scene cut hair. It was like chopped up. We like sewed our jeans really tight. We would take like mirror selfies with like our phone in the picture. It was super cool. Also, Facebook started to catch on, and it was like updating your status about everything you were doing, like Nadia is in the shower, or Nadia just ate a burger. Like step by step.
I mean, back in 2007, you know, there was no worries. I mean, you were lucky to have a cell phone. I mean, if you were a cool kid, if you had a cell phone, I remember I didn't get one until I was a senior. It was a Nokia, it was a brick, and I thought it was the coolest kid in school, you know? Nobody had a cell phone back then. I thought that was the funnest thing.
So advice for current students would be, don't just be book smart, be street smart. It's very important for the real world of knowing typical things. So don't just limit yourself to the books.
My advice for current students would be to face the challenges head on. You're going to experience many of challenges throughout high school, college, and whatever comes in front of you. You're going to want to not give up. Be persistent. What advice would you give to current FHS students?
Advice I would give to current FHS students would be enjoy your time while you're in high school. Really focus when you're in college. Those years just fly by, and try to get into an internship as soon as possible, because that real world experience will make a huge difference.
Now joining us on the desk for sports is our sports anchor for the day, Jillian Berry.
Perfect.
Morning, Foothill. I'm Jillian Berry, your sports anchor. Yesterday in Foothill sports, girls varsity tennis crushed Villa Park 16-2, and girls varsity volleyball beat Elle Medina in 3 sets, making them now 5-0 in league. Today in Foothill sports, boys varsity water polo competes in the SNR Sports Classic. Varsity football plays at 7 p.m. tonight away against El Dorado at Valencia High School. On Saturday, both boys and girls cross country compete in the Clovis Invitational starting at 8 a.m. And boys varsity water polo continues their quest to win a championship at the SNR Sports Classic. In professional sports, the Cleveland Indians defeated the New York Yankees 4-0 last night and now lead the series 1-0. They play again today at 2:08 p.m. The Houston Astros beat the Boston Red Sox 8-2 last night to move ahead in the series 1-0. The two teams hash it out again today for Game 2 at 11:05. The Los Angeles Dodgers host the Arizona Diamondbacks tonight for Game 1 of the National League West Division Series at 7:31 p.m. with Clayton Kershaw taking the mound for the Boys in Blue. And to wrap up the MLB postseason, the Washington Nationals will be hosting last year's World Series champions, the Chicago Cubs, at 4:31 p.m. Tonight it will be a battle of the right-handers with Kyle Hendricks on the mound for the Cubs and Steven Strasburg on the mound for the Nationals. The Anaheim Ducks outlasted the Arizona Coyotes 5-4 last night to win their very first game of the season. On Sunday in the NFL, the Los Angeles Chargers traveled to New York to play the Giants at MetLife Stadium at 10 a.m. And the Pittsburgh Steelers host the Jacksonville Jaguars also at 10. And the Los Angeles Rams host the Seattle Seahawks at 1:05 p.m. Now joining us on the couch is Danny Montaino with Sarah Woesner.
Hello, my Foothill friends. Welcome to another edition of the live guest interview segment. I am your host, Danny Montaino, and I have a wonderful guest, Sarah Woesner. a beauty pageant contestant. So, Sarah, you were in a beauty pageant. How did that go?
It was a lot of fun, just a lot of messing around and learning some random modeling things.
And I'm under the impression that you came in 12th place.
Yes,
Out of how many?
Overall, probably over 500.
Wow. That's in the top 1%, right? No, it's in the top 3%. But that's awesome anyway. Love our Foothill friends. But you qualified for nationals. How does that feel?
I got an all-expense trip to Florida with Bee Walking Horse.
Be walking horse, always in our thoughts. Now, some people say that beauty pageants are metaphors for life. What's your take on this theory?
I believe it is. It really is. You need to go up and answer questions about world peace.
And what was your answer? What was the question? What is world peace?
No, my question was what makes a leader great in today's society. And I said a good leader must have the capabilities of empathizing the differing sides when facing ethical decisions while upholding a strong morality and serve the people.
Preach it, sister. Now, what would you say your signature look is?
Like a smirk smolder.
Smirk? Like something along those lines.
Yes.
On the impression. Great. Now, what do you think the future holds for you in your beauty pageant career?
Maybe go to nationals and probably just pull up the towel from there. Serve my time.
Pull up the towel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like put up the jersey.
Yeah, hang the jersey.
Polo, you hang up the towel.
Hang up the dress. Now, one last question before I kick you out of here. We have to get on with the show. If there's a girl they're looking up to you, they're like, wow, Sarah Woesner, she's a beauty pageant contestant. What do you say to that young girl or boy?
Just do it.
Just do it, Foothill. Sarah, it's been a pleasure. I'm Daniel Montaino reminding you to chase greatness. Back to you guys.
In world news, Hurricane Nate has left over 400,000 people in Costa Rica without running water and is making its way up Central America towards Mexico.
The National Rifle Association urged for new regulations and laws against bump stocks, which they claim would help keep gun fatalities down.
Vice President Mike Pence said that he would like to see Americans return to the moon at a speech given to the National Space Council.
The 5 Point Theater officially opened in Irvine last night, with performers Young the Giant and Cold War Kids being the first groups to play at the new amphitheater.
Last night, Real Estate Wars, a show based in Orange County, made its debut on national television.
Also last night, the Anaheim Ducks honored local teen Katie Howley as their 21st man. Howley has been battling cancer for the 3rd time, and her strength is an inspiration to all those who know her.
And now here's 3 things you should know.
The #1 tire manufacturer in the world is Lego.
The harder you concentrate, the less you blink.
Birds cannot live in space because they can't swallow without gravity.
And now for today's weather. Tomorrow's weather is sunny with a high of 92 and low of 59. The lookout for the weekend is bright and sunny.
Financial aid night being held at Foothill Library Monday, October 9th, 5:30 to 7:30. Santiago Canyon College will be presenting the workshop for students and parents. Please make sure to bring your laptops and important financial information and documents.
Swim team tryouts will be Monday, October 9th at 3 p.m. on the pool deck. Come prepared to swim a 30-minute workout. Water polo boys and girls do not need to participate. All other returning swimmers need to check in with their coaches at tryouts. Swimmers will be notified if they have made the team. Please address any questions to the aquatics administrator, Becky Brum, at beckybrum@aol.com.
Senior Munch costume breakfast tickets sales are next week. Permission slips are available on Haiku, and tickets are $45 with ASB and $50 without today, and will increase on Monday to $50 with ASB and $55 without.
Wednesday, October 11th is the senior sunrise, starting at 6:30 a.m. and ending around 7:30.
Homecoming is quickly approaching. Permission slips are already available by the student store. Ticket sales are to be announced. Let's watch a quick video from ASB to learn more about it.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It got on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And the answer to the question of the day is 4. And the winner is Miss Fisher. That is 2 wins in a row. Mr. Hirschberger finishes in 2nd place and Miss Phillips finishes in 3rd.
For the month, Miss Fisher has taken a commanding lead with 6 points. Mr. Goldman has moved into 2nd with 3 points, and many teachers have 2 points. There's plenty of time in this month to catch Miss Fisher. Happy birthday today to seniors Isaac Newham Avalis and Peterson Duart.
Today's quote of the day is, "If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door," by Milton Berle.
Thank you for watching the show today. I'm Elle.
And I'm Cara. Have a fantabulous Friday, Foothill.